The delegates of the Noble Queen of the Universe 2025 in their breathtaking national costumes.
Once again, here is the seventh Noble Queen of the Universe national costume.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin the national costume presentation with our first representative from Philippines, Luzon, Sarah Lopez. Sarah is 41, a lifestyle influencer known for inspiring and engaging audiences through her insights on wellness, fashion, and everyday living. She is also a dedicated mother of two, using her platform to advocate for family values, personal growth, and community. Okay, it's last 2 minutes, my dear friends. Last 2 minutes. Okay, it's last 2 minutes, my dear friends. Last 2 minutes.
Sigaw-sigaw sa
Yung ba?
sa harap kwarto yata.
Kailangan ko dito. 21 already submitted their outputs. Okay, time's up. Hopefully, all of you submitted already so that we can now reveal our answers. Response. Okay, you've got a very high score again, no? I will not reveal yet the scores. However, we're going to revisit your answers. Who got 100 among you? Anybody? Who got a pass? Who got a passing score of 65 and ay, gano'n. Hinabol nyo na. Parang nasa, how many items ba to? Hindi ko nabilang. 25.
Okay, we look into the first question. Medyo mahirap pag Google Forms ay nakatago na yung mga options, no, because of the complexity of the sentences. Okay, as a newly appointed principal, you are tasked with preparing the strategic plan for your school. Considering the guidance provided by DepEd, you review the importance of the strat plan in achieving educational goals, your understanding on crucial aligning of the school initiatives with broader national objectives. Given this context, which of the following statements accurately reflects the DepEd guidance on strat plan preparation? Our answer here is letter C, 92.3% got the correct answer. You understand that the strat plan should be aligned with our vision and emerging priorities of DepEd as outlined in our BEDP or the BEDP. Okay, the other option says here focus on increasing enrollment. That's access. Understand strat plan should be aligned with the vision. That's our answer. Without considering is also negative. Without input from the local is also negative. So our answer is letter C. Correct. Question 2. Okay, we have two options here, C and D. Which of the following sub-intermediate outcomes best reflect equitable access to education? Pag equitable access, this refers to our inclusive program, no? As always being mentioned, from equitable are ensuring na kasama lahat, no? Open for all, okay, given for all opportunities among our inclusive education learners. So who are the inclusive education learners? We've got to know the out of school youth, both in the formal and non-formal basic education. In the all age school children of school youth and adults access relevant basic learning opportunities. Basic learning naman ito, no? So nasa basic education. However, in letter C, we include the formal and the non-formal basic education. So mas greater ang impact ng formal and the non-formal. Yan. Next on this scenario, which of the following statement accurately reflects the ideal governance and improve and management processes within DepEd? Okay, 93.3. There's no rebuttal here. We ensure that education leaders and managers should practice participatory, ethical, and inclusive practices. Which sub-intermediate outcomes align with the objective of promoting learners' well-being? Of course, on resiliency and well-being. Okay, we have four who answered all of the options, no? However, the answer here is on letter B. All learners have the basic physical, mental, and emotional fortitude to cope up with the various challenges in life. Okay. When we talk about the well-being of learners, it talks about the physical, the mental, then the emotional fortitude of our learners. Mhm. So there's a specific answer for B for learners' well-being, no? Which is essential for enhancing collaboration with the stakeholders. Okay, there's not to contest here. The answer is letter C, ensuring the meaningful engagement and consultation with the stakeholders. Okay, Principal Ronnie is tasked of initiating a strat plan process. Hmm. That should be Principal Ronnie Steele. Convince the planning team and the secretariat to kickstart the planning process. What should Principal Ronnie prioritize as the first step in the planning process? Okay, may dalawang debatable answer here. We have the identifying data requirements and initiating the data collection. The other one is setting directions for the conduct of in-depth situational analysis. Okay, what should be the first step in leading the planning process? Anybody? Is letter B the first phase or the second phase? Okay na tayo dito, mga kapatid? B ang answer? Or we go on with situational analysis first before the data? Can we do situational analysis without the data collected first as requirement? Okay, we cannot actually provide a situations without a supporting data, no? The empirical data should be first laid on the table before we provide the actual situation of the school. Okay, we cannot provide the situational analysis of the school in terms of enrollment, in terms of access, equity, governance, and well-being if you don't have an existing data first, no, collected. Okay, that's still the best answer. Again, here we have multiple answers, no, and the longest, of course, is letter C. That's the correct answer. What is the question ba? Considering the context, what is expected output at the end of the in-depth analysis of the situation? Okay. Summary, of course, will be given. No? In the end, ganun. So developing the summary is identified as an intermediate gaps and challenges within the school. What should be the primary focus of formulating the strategic direction of the school? What is our primary focus? Okay, majority answered C. We identify the priority key stages, the school segments, and the geographical areas for intervention. That's our focus. What are our key stage priorities? No, do we focus first on the foundational key stages, K1, 2, 3? If you talk about school segments, and the geographical areas for intervention. In A, we set objectives solely on the preferences of your team. B, defining strategic directions without or D, drafting a strat plan before formulating the directions. Next, considering the context, what is the most appropriate approach for Principal Laika? Majority of you got the correct answer is C, to conduct a comprehensive consultation with the stakeholders to gather the diverse perspectives. Okay. Comprehensive consultations meaning we have a mass number of different stakeholders uh, convening all their ideas together and to give a diverse perspectives. Talk about diverse perspectives. We have different sets of peoples with different inputs. Mas maganda yon kesa yung one head. As remember, two heads are better than one. Yan. Principal Marlene Hill also is being used in the primary consideration in formulating our strat directions. Okay, almost perfect. 96, aligning the strategic directions with the school needs and challenges identified through situational analysis. Principal Agnes, what strategy would be the most effective in improving access to learning opportunities? Okay, strengthening the mechanisms for providing access to relevant basic learning opportunities. 96%. Given the context, what should Principal Nestor be the priority in promoting equity? Again, for equity, these are for disadvantaged learners. Majority of you, again, got the correct answer. It's letter C. Which of the following tasks fall under the responsibility of your planning team? Leading the planning process, identifying data requirements, or conducting the situational analysis? Of course, the answer is all of the three are the duties and responsibilities of the school planning team. Which task is associated with understanding our mission, vision, and mandate? Internalizing the debit vision, presenting the complete staff work, setting directions of the conduct of in-depth analysis. Okay, so our answer here is 1 and 3 only, and that's majority. When we realize our vision, first we internalize and set the directions. What we wanted to see in the future of this school. What is a key responsibility in conducting in-depth situational analysis phase? Data validation, assessment of practices, identifying the key immediate challenges. Yeah, of course, three of these are very important part in a situational analysis. So D is our answer. During the in-depth situational analysis, what specific task is undertaken by Principal de la Cruz? Mhm. Validation of data, assessing the practices, leading the analysis of the factors affecting the school community. Our answer here is 1 and 3 only. Bakit kaya? What might be the reason why the answer key says 1 and 3 only? Or we need to include 2? as part of an in-depth analysis considering the questions previously asked here. What are the responsibility that we need to do in conducting the in-depth analysis? Is the same with the questions also here, no? So the answer must be letter D as well. Tama ba? Synonymous yung question ng previous at dito, di ba? So 1 and 3 doon. So dapat ang trabaho pa rin ni Principal de la Cruz should be letter D. So the answer should be D, not C. Yes? Favor or not favor? Everybody? Where are you guys? I need your response. Okay, so we change C to yes. Please pa-remember at pa-recall ako dito sa answer na to during the conduct of the in-depth analysis by the principal. Okay. Next. Dito walang answer key. Allah. Which responsibility falls the purview of Principal de la Cruz during the identifying the key and immediate challenges? First, identifying the priority key stages. Identify the key and immediate challenges. Grouping challenges according to theme. Okay, the answer should be 1, 2, and 3 also. Ay, B daw ang sagot, 2 and 3. Which responsibility falls under the purview of principals during the identifying the key and immediate challenges? Do we need to consider the key priorities or the key priority area? Still, no, it should be 1, 2, and 3. Not 2 and 3. It should be 1, 2, and 3 as our priority area. Mhm. Principal Reyes is tasked with ensuring the well-being of learners by integrating the child's right. Which of the following tasks is part of the responsibility? Pag child's right, 1, 2, 3, no? Still 1, 2, 3. Correct. Ito na naman, 2 only. During the phase of nurturing and protecting the learner's mental and psychosocial health, what is Principal Reyes responsible for mental and social? First, analyzing and reviewing the effect of student workloads, deadlines, and activities. 1 is correct. Training of teachers in handling students suffering from mental and psychosocial health issues. Correct. 3, developing a policy on after-school sports and physical activities. Is this a part of learners' mental and psychosocial health? 3, policy on after-school sports. Do you favor 1, 2, 3 or 1 and 2 only? Do we consider developing a policy on after-school sports? What do you mean by after-school sports? Beyond 5 p.m.? That's after school. Or we exclude 3? We cannot form a policy after school, no? Because we do not have any obligation among our students after the school. Paano kung yung bata may trabaho sa bahay at meron siyang responsibility to perform in their home and we provide another policy that they need to go to a to a sports complex and do sports activities there, no, after the school. So that would not be our primary goal, no, for their mental health. Wala na tayong pakialam kung mag-jogging sila or they do another activity at their home because it's still a part of sports, no, or daily tasks. So 1 and 2 will be the most crucial considerations in the school level only. So our answer here is C. Tama ba? 1 and 2 lang. Huwag natin pakialaman yung after school. Even Saturday, Sunday, are you mandating your learners to do after Saturday, Sunday sports activity on their own? Oh, delikado yan pag most especially baseball or there's an include of a body combat or tawag nun, body contact. Nag-boxing sila tapos nasobrahan yung laban, walang teacher, karoon ng head concussion o ano, problema na natin yan. So, wag natin idagdag yung C. Please remind me of the answer key here. Next. Principal Gomez of Sunshine Elementary School is dedicated to address the various challenges and opportunities in the realm of education located in suburban. Sunshine Elementary School serves a diverse student body with unique needs and backgrounds. Principal Gomez is committed to integrate children's right. What does empowering learner entail? Okay. Majority got equipping the students with the life skills to claim their rights. Principal Rodriguez again is leading the St. James School to ensure a high standard of teacher personal and professional development, which measures should be implemented. Plan their professional development, allow each teacher to formulate their own, monitor her teachers as they implement what they are learning in the training. Our answer here is 1 and 3. Is this correct? Yes. If they have to formulate their own professional development, then you cannot formulate a training program, no? Or a lock session kung kanya-kanya. So wala nang cooperative learning expertise ang mangyari. So we do not allow that they formulate their own program. Baka nag-training sila mag-isa. That is not called a training anymore or a lock session. If they do it independent, they cannot check their own progress. No, so our answer is 1 and 3. Okay, correct. Next. Principal Gomez oversees the Faculty of Barbarit Integrated School. What should she do to ensure the high standard of their teachers? Allow teachers to conduct their own. Okay, still. In the Department of Education's financial planning, what is the purpose of identifying threats? Okay, majority says to estimate the impact of threats on our program implementation. So if we talk about threats, these are the external forces that may lead into the presence of below achieving our targets. No, threats are external. Tama ba ako? These are external forces. Sa SWOT analysis, ang threat ay external. Tama ba? Hoy, ang weakness ay internal. Sa SWOT, mga kaibigan, hello? Correct, di ba threat? Oh, can you give me an example of threat that is outside of your school? What are the external threats na nagpapakita o lumalabas sa inyong mga SWOT analysis? 5 years or 10 years from now? Can you give me one threat? The presence of computer hub in your in front of your school, no? That's one threat. Threat can be turned into opportunity. How can you turn the threat into an opportunity about the presence of computer hubs? Anong kagandahan naman ng computer hubs sa in front of your school as establishment? Pwede, no? 'Di ba doon kayo nagpapa-print, nagpapa-xerox ng mga pictures? Puntahan niyo na lang itong si kuan, no, yung si ganito na printing hub diyan sa harap, doon nandun na yung mga xerox na, magbayad na kayo doon. Sinong ganon? Nakipartner kayo doon sa harap. Okay? Another is kung walang opportunity ang bata sa school ninyo to do the hands-on computer, no? Dahil ang dami ng estudyante at yung time, maaari silang makagamit ng paid computer systems or units dyan sa labas. Ibang gagaling nilang mag-computer, wag lang puro Dota or games, no? So that's one threat that turned into opportunity. Yes. Saan, saan? Tapos na, sir. Tapos na. Oo. Na-answer na natin. Oo. In-answer na natin mali yung ating answer key. Wrong yung answer key, sir. Oo, sinagot na natin kanina. Okay. Oh, sorry kasi yung sa inyo ay shuffled, no? Shuffled yung mga test questions nyo. That's why I'm using my slide to reconcile the sets of questions. Kapag sa inyo kasi na distorted, no? Na shuffled. We are now on threats. Then, what is one of the major risks? Risk naman to of achieving outcomes. And we underestimate the impact of threats because we seem to be external forces lang yan. So there might be a lessened impact in our education. However, kapag punong-puno na ng threats surrounding our school, then there will be a great problem, no? 10 years or 5 years from now kapag hindi natin ina-address yung mga external forces na nangyayari sa school natin. So we should also be, as we promote programs in your own respective schools, then you also see the possible threats around, no? Baka marami nang na-proliferate na mga hindi ka aya-aya sa labas ng inyong schools. Tawag dito, consider pa rin natin yon. What is the primary purpose of AIP in a financial plan? Is it to summarize the plan briefly, provide a detailed analysis of the plan, to outline the yearly resource requirement, or to specify our activities and physical targets? Okay, our answer here is to summarize the activities, no, and physical targets para alam natin kung paano i-budget yung inyong mga timelines as to is it quarter 1, quarter 2, or quarter 3 ang implementation ng inyong mga programs. Baka lahat ay in-implement nyo on January, Okay, nagsabay-sabay lahat, hindi nyo na na-monitor yung mga implemented projects. So the purpose of the annual implementation plan is to set targets within the quarter and what physical target you need to accomplish within that particular point in time. So for example, you you did a minor repair on May, June. Very close na po 'yon, no? Kasi pasukan na saka lang kayo mag-conduct ng minor repair kung nandun na yung mga bata, no? That should not be. When will be the best time for you to conduct a minor repair? It should be during the brigada time kasi wala pang bata. Mga ganon, no? So that's the purpose of AIP. What is one of the elements of the work and financial plan aligned with the 6-year financial plan? Okay. It's the yearly physical targets. Only 3 got the correct answer. The WFP is 1 year. Yan. Physical targets. Pero ang sagot niyo dito sa annual implementation plan, is it not the yearly physical targets or annual? What is one of the elements of the work and financial plan that is aligned with the 6-year financial plan according to the department? The better term is AIP, no? Is it annual implementation or annual procurement plan? APP or AIP? Implementation plan rather than oo. Correct. Mm. So our answer final is yearly fiscal targets. Pero hindi ata tayo gumagawa nito, no? It should be annual. Annual. Natanggal na ba yung annual procurement plan or the APP with work and financial? Pero ang anak niya ng annual implementation yung APP as an attachment, no? Ni AIP. Di ba? WFP, then AIP, tapos APP, no? Tama ba? Tatlo yan na ina-attach natin as part of the SIP. Ang mother nito ay SIP. Then, from the SIP, we go into the attachment of the WFP. And the WFP, there must be an annual implementation plan. And in the AIP, there is work financial. Oo nga. AIP dapat muna, no? Then work and financial plan. Tama. Kaya pala element. What is the role of AIP? Okay, to specify activities and physical targets. Which entity is responsible for recognition of the schools to assess level 3 in the SIP validation? Yes, that's the RFTAT or the Regional Field Technical Assistance. The document analysis observation or discussion is DOD. Yan, 604 na. Puro naman na green na walang kalaban ang mga sagot natin dito sa baba. Okay? Mas excited kayo kapag may mga pangalan ng mga kilala nyo, no? Mas gusto nyong sumagot sa mga ganyan. Yan. So, i-check natin yung mga answers key. Ang dami palang tanong, no? Yun lang, ang hirap maghanap ng... So, makita natin yung 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Wala ba? Okay naman, 1, 2, 3 naman. 1, 2, 3. Should be 1, 2, 3. Tanggalin. Dan. 1, 2, 3. Correct. 1, 2, 3. Correct naman. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Correct. 2, 3. Ayan.
Sarap.
1, 2, 3. Pango. Okay. 1, 2. Ha? Ay, oo, may 1 and 2 pala. May 1 and 2 pala tayo kanina, no? Mas, yung sa training. Sa training. Ito. 1 and 2. Hindi ko na gagalawin to. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. Okay na. Next responses. I will extract the answer. Create. File. Download.
Santiago Terminal na daw sila.
2 hours. 3 hours pa. 7, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Talaga 9. Filter from highest to lowest. Insert to the left.
Nag-stop over pa sila.
Kakain dun. Ay, ala. Sige. Next time ko na lang i-reveal yung results or ibigay ko na lang sa inyo dun sa GC. Kino-compute ko. Kasi wala pala talagang score or grade. Okay? So, sorry for that. Okay, it's time. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much and we'll see you next meeting. Thank you very much everyone for your active participation. Ingat po lagi. You can now proceed to the next